ARTime! Hi friends! Are you ready for another fun and creative activity? Alright! Then let's go and get our art stuff for another Art Time! Art Time! This Art Time episode is about 3D shapes. This episode is made for grade 1 learners. Differentiate between two-dimensional and three-dimensional objects. Today, we are going to do another activity using a worksheet from Net25 Kids that my sister and I downloaded. So go ask your ate, kuya, mommy or daddy to help you download and print the worksheet. Visit Net25 Kids Facebook page to find the link where you can get the worksheet. But before that, I have a question, friends. Do you remember the last time we talked about shapes? Right! We learned 5 basic shapes: circle, oblong, square, rectangle, and triangle. We call them 2D shapes or two-dimensional shapes because they are flat and has 2 dimensions, the length and the width. So for today's topic, we are now going to learn about 3D shapes or three-dimensional shapes. Do you know what 3D shapes are? Unlike 2D shapes which are flat and only has the length and the width, 3D shapes are solid figures which have thickness or depth. 3D shapes has 3 dimensions: the length, the width, and the height. There are 3 characteristics of a 3D figure: face, edge, and corner or vertex. The face is a flat or curved surface on a 3D shape. Edges are where 2 faces meet, while the vertices or a vertex is the corner where edges meet. It's really hard to imagine, right, friends? Don't worry, I'll show you an example. Today, we will talk about different 3D shapes: cube, sphere, cylinder, cone, and pyramid. Let's start with the first one. This is a cube. Let's identify which part is the face, edge, and vertex on a cube. Let's start with the face first. Let's identify the flat surface on this figure. What 2D shape can you see on the cube? Right, we can see squares. The flat shape on the cube is a square. Squares make the faces of a cube. Let's count how many faces on the cube. 1, 2, 3. Wait, if we look carefully on the cube, we can see 3 broken lines. These lines show the hidden squares on the other side and under the figure. We already counted 3 and there are 3 more that we can't see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 squares on the cube. That means there are 6 flat surfaces. That means 6 faces. A cube has 6 faces. Now let's count the edges. Let's count the lines where 2 faces meet. Be careful in counting. Let's count carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow! There are 12 edges, friends. A cube has 12 edges. Good job counting! Now let's count the vertices. We have 12 edges, so let's count the corners where the edges meet. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The cube has 8 vertices. Good job! Remember, the cube has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices. Here are examples of cube-shaped objects. A dice, a Rubik's Cube, and wooden blocks. Let's try the next 3D shape. This is the 3D shape called sphere. Let's see if a sphere has faces, edges, or vertices. This shape looks like a basketball, right, friends? The sphere has only a curved surface. And let's look closely. It has no edge or vertex. Whoa, that's interesting. Aside from a basketball, here are other sphere-shaped objects. A globe, a soccer ball, a balloon. Let's go to the next 3D shape. This is called a cylinder. How many faces does a cylinder have? Let's count. 1 and 2. What shape are the flat surfaces? Circle, right? There are 2 flat circles on a cylinder. One on the top and one at the bottom. Wait, a cylinder also has one curved surface. Does the cylinder have a vertex or a corner? No! How about an edge? Look closely. Let's count. 1, 2. It has 2 curved edges. Okay, a cylinder has 2 flat surfaces shaped as a circle. One curved surface, no vertex, but there are 2 curved edges. Here are examples of cylinder-shaped objects. A can, a jar, and a water drum. Alright, let's do the 4th 3D shape. This is what we call a cone. Let's find out how many faces, edges, and vertices does a cone have. How many flat faces can you see on the cone? Let's count. 1. Whoa! A cone has 1 flat face. What shape is it? A circle. What else? It also has 1 curved surface that leads up to a very pointy top. Now let's count how many edges does a cone have. Let's count. 1. A cone has only 1 curved edge. And how about the vertex? There's only 1. A cone has 1 vertex, friends. Here are examples of cone-shaped objects. Ice cream cone and the traffic cone. Are you familiar with the famous Pyramid of Giza in Egypt? The last basic 3D shape is called a pyramid. Okay, friends, look carefully at the figure. There are three broken lines. These lines show the hidden shapes on the other side and under the figure. How many faces does a pyramid have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. A pyramid has 5 flat faces. It has 4 triangle flat faces that leads up to one pointy top and another in the shape of a square for its base. Now let's count the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 edges on a pyramid, friends. Good job! And lastly, let's count the vertices. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 vertices. All right! Now here are examples of pyramid-shaped objects. A slice of cake and the roof of a house. Good job, friends! Now we know the 5 basic 3D shapes. We can now start our activity worksheet.
Pare, bilisan mo! Mag-alas 12 na! Uy guys, alas 12 na! Tara na! Excuse me, pataan! Alas 12 na!
Start the happy time!
Ngayong Sabado sa Tagisan ng Galing, Part 2, Singing Edition.
Wow!
Fun! Good vibes at entertainment all in one upang pasayahin ang weekend nyo. Dito sa Tagisan ng Galing, Part 2, Singing Edition.
For win.
Let's start with our worksheet. You can use a pencil, a crayon, or a pen to draw. I'll use my pen and color pencils for coloring this activity. This is the worksheet that we will do. Let's read the instruction, friends. An instruction tells what we are going to do. If you can't read yet, ask Mommy, Daddy, or Ate or Kuya so that they can read the instruction for you. Instruction. Draw an object that matches the name of the 3D shape and then color. Alright, friends. The instruction is simple. We need to draw objects that matches the name of the 3D shape written and then we will color. Let's practice reading first. Cube, sphere, cylinder, cone, and pyramid. All right. Let's start with the cube first. We know that the examples given earlier were a dice, a Rubik's Cube, and some wooden blocks. Let's think of other objects that are similar in shape. Right! I have a small container for my crayons. That's a cube. I'll draw that, friends. Now let's color. Okay, next shape, friends. For the sphere, I already thought of an object that I would like to draw. It is very yummy, healthy, and full of vitamin C. Yup, and orange. Now, I'll color it with color orange. Next, let's draw a cylinder-shaped object. We should draw an object similar to a can, a jar, and a water drum. Can, jar, water, drum. Drum! Right! I have a toy drum. I'll draw that, friends. Alright, last two 3D shapes. Let's think of something to draw for a cone. Aside from an ice cream cone and a traffic cone, what else can we draw? Ah! How about a party hat? Right, I'll draw a party hat. Last object to draw. Let's think of a pyramid-shaped object. What can we draw? A tent. My family used a tent for camping before.
Alamin ang mga pangunahing balita at impormasyon sa loob ng bansa. Maging sa ipayong dagat, sa Agila, Pilipinas. Samahan ang batikang broadcaster na si Angelo Palmones sa isang oras na programa kasama ang mabibilis at matatalas na correspondents mula sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao gayon din sa ibayong dagat. Agila, Pilipinas, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 11 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Simula sa Setyembre 14, dito sa Net25. Mapapanood din ng live sa eaglenews.ph at Eagle News Facebook page. Agila, Pilipinas.
DIY cube dice. Let's make a DIY cube dice. We will make one of the basic 3D shapes, and that is the cube. You can also make other 3D shapes by using cardboard patterns, but for today, we will just make a cube. Things you will need: print out worksheet of the DIY cube dice. You may get the download link from the Net25 Kids Facebook page. Scissors, markers, glue. Let's start. Print on a letter size bond paper or vellum board. Carefully cut out the cube template with your scissors. Remember, always be careful when using the scissors. After cutting the dice template, fold along the lines. As for this template, you may draw the dots. Each side of the cube has a corresponding number. You may also use other shapes and markings. Be creative on how you want to draw. Carefully put glue on tabs to assemble the cube. And there you have it, our DIY cube dice. You may now use your dice for games, counting, and other fun activities.
No me gusta ese chico. I don't like him. Nosotros tenemos sangre royal. Ako, si Gladys Morales. Yo soy la mamá de Angie.
Yes, ma'am. Nandito na po. Dala ko na po yung makeup kit, face mask, face shield. Ma'am, baka gusto mo rin bumili ng ganisa. Murang-mura lang.
Hello! Ako si Angeline Morales. You can call me Angie for short. Umorder na kayo!
Makigulo! Makitawa!
At makipagkantahan kasama natin ang ating mga OFW dito lang sa
Kaya Saya! Ate, bilisan mo, alas 12 na!
Alas 12 na! Alas 12 na ba?
Alas 12 na nga!
Let's start the happy time! Let's start the happy time!
Good job, friends! We are done with our worksheet. Now let's have a quick review. Today, we talked about 3D shapes or three-dimensional shapes. Unlike a two-dimensional shape, which is flat, a 3D shape is a solid figure which has thickness or depth. A 3D shape has three characteristics: face, edge, and vertex. There are 5 basic 3D shapes: cube, sphere, cylinder, cone, and pyramid. Before we end, let's have a quiz. Alright, let's start. What 3D shape has 6 faces, 12 edges, and 8 vertices? What is the answer? Correct, friends! A cube! Next question. What 3D shape has 2 flat circle faces and 1 curved surface? It has 2 edges and no vertex. What is the answer? A cylinder. Next question. What 3D shape has 5 faces, 1 flat square shape for its base, and 4 triangles for the sides? It has 8 edges and 5 vertices. What is the answer? Right, a pyramid. Next question. What 3D shape has 1 flat circle shape for its base and 1 curved surface? It has 1 curved edge and 1 vertex. What is the answer, friends? Ding, ding, ding! Correct, friends! A cone! Last question, friends! What 3D shape has 1 curved surface, no edge, and no vertex? What is the answer, friends? Right! A sphere! Good job, friends! We finished the activity and we even answered the quiz together! Yay! It's always fun doing activities with you, friends! I hope you all enjoyed what we did. Don't forget to send me a picture of your artworks, friends. You can also do this together with your family. That's it for today. Join me again next time for another Art Time. Bye!
Art time!